lead. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. It's the Rams and the Hawks, and it comes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Second down and 3. The motion man is Nakua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Once again, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run it here with Corum. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. The motion man is Nakua. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short. They go play action with Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford gonna give it to Corum. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. A play fake, now Stafford to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Back to throw is Stafford. Pass is completed to Cup.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that one trying to keep this drive moving when it's 3rd and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, Rams.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a run with Cora. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Cora. Powering forward. He's in. Blake Cora. Touchdown, L.A. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. Good-looking drive, rolls on 18 more yards.
Up until that run, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Here's Walker. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Blake Corum getting back to work. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. taking off. He'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Over the middle, it's Cup. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Corum running left. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Once again, it's Corum. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by zooming out to Santa Clara. Arizona in town to face San Francisco, and it's the Niners who have the lead in that one. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown there. From there, let's head cross-country, just outside D.C., to check out the Commanders at home in Landover. And they trail the visiting Las Vegas Raiders, and that one's gone to halftime. The Raiders trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Bucky Irving, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect. That was a good one there.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
On second down, Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. They run with Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They face second down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he gets that to Hardman. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Rams. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Walker, first down and more. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On the ground, it's Walker. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A very quick throw there, but here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he will get into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Coro. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The shotgun snap to Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away. Third and long. Here's Stafford. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So It's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Stafford now on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll locate Cup. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Stafford to throw again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Desmond King.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A give to Charbonnet. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Once again, it's Walker. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.